Right. So this is exactly what I'm offering, and this is what you get if we do this project together. So I have built out a recruiting and onboarding funnel for specifically eXp agents, but we can do this with any agents. We'll just have to customize it for you. So the first thing you get is you get a page that looks like this. Put your face on it, put your title, and then we can put any video you want in here. This is an eXp overview video that I used and my upline used, so we put that in there. We can put a banner down here for you. Again, whatever your certifications are, whatever you want to put in there, we put that in there for you. This button right here launches to your calendar, and then these are just all the different things that they get for working with you. So I put this on here for real estate marketing because that's what I promote, but as a real estate agent, we would talk and then we would put down here what they get if they work with you, right? So we'd put all the eXp benefits, all the great things that are for coming from eXp, and then we'd put the things in addition they get just for working with you. Maybe you have some cool program, maybe you have some, Facebook group, whatever it is, we put that down here. And then once again, at the bottom, we're going to put their Facebook page link, an Instagram link. And if you have a podcast or anything, any other kind of links you want to put down here, we'll put that too. And then one more time, we put a link to your calendar. Okay. So this would be something that you would put on your business card. You would put on your Facebook page. You would give this to prospective recruits because this is where you want them to come to see this video, see a little bit about what you have to offer, and then schedule a call with you. Now, the next part is we could also run them to a webinar. And if you want to run them to a webinar, this is the webinar sign-up page, right? So in this case, who will be speaking is Jay Kinder and Albie Stasek. And the reason why these guys' faces are on here is because these were the guys that are in the webinar video that I was using. So if you're using a webinar that's you or somebody else, what we do is we just replace their faces with the people in your upline or yourself who's doing the webinar, okay? And, we just have some information in here, and then they fill in the stuff here, and that's to register for your webinar. And then we have the actual webinar page. It's not a real webinar. As soon as they sign up for it, boom, they're going to get kicked right into it. And this is where it's going to go. So you could literally put that other video in here that explains it, or you could put a new or a different video in there. And then I have a link down here to contact me instantly on Messenger. And then I have another link over here that takes them to my calendar. So that's a couple of ways you can get new recruits in. You can send them directly to that page, or you can send them to the webinar page. You get both with this. Now, one of the really cool things about this is I realized when people and myself was bringing new agents on, you had to go through this exhaustive list of stuff, right? You had to get them into the eXp world. You had to explain it to them. You had to go through a lot of stuff to get people transition from their old brick and mortar into the eXp environment. So what I did was I made an onboarding area. Let me just open it up for you so you can see what it's like. And in this onboarding area, I break it down step by step what they need to do to get started. So what you do is as soon as you bring in a new agent, you give them the login to this. And at the top, there's eXp Enterprise login. This is the Facebook groups that I was part of for my teams that I was underneath. So you put those links to those groups in there. And then setting up your resources. These are all the different things they need to do right away to set up their stuff for eXp. Set up your lead generation plan. What I was offering was you work with me at eXp and I'm going to do your lead generation for you. So I had them schedule a call with me, set up their business manager, and complete their plan outline. Now, your lead generation plan with them, it could be partner with me. And then, you send them to me to do their lead generation for them. And then we split the profits on that. The bottom line is that I guarantee 100 leads a month, 60 sellers, 40 buyers. My cost as a white labeler, which means you're going to resell those, is $1,000 for that, including ad spend. So then what you would do is you would mark that up and you would sell that to your agents if you wanted to, or you could just pass it right along to them and give them your price so they have leads coming in. You don't have to work with me, but we could put a lead generation plan in there. If you work with me, that's great. And, I'm going to support you and help you. And then start your agent attraction plan. This is some stuff about how to do that. And then resources basically just have my name, my contact info, and then another button to schedule a call with me. So if you get a new agent and they go through this whole entire thing here, They literally go step by step. You don't have to spend hours on the phone with them doing conference calls and all this stuff. You say, listen, just go into the onboarding portal, complete every single step of it. And by the way, I can see how many percentages you complete. So don't tell me you completed it and start asking me dumb questions if you didn't complete it, because I know if you did or not. Don't really say that, but that's true. You can see what they've completed. And that'll make it a million times easier for you to onboard somebody, because all you have to do is send them in here. Boom, they're done with it. Have them have a list of questions for you. And then you have that initial call after they do all this stuff. Because if you're just going to do the normal way where you just you go through all this, man, you might miss something. They're still going to be confused a bit. So just have them go through an onboarding portal, and it makes life so much easier. It just makes it streamlined. Everything's automated, and I can help you through every step of the way. So I just wanted to share this with you because it's something that I'm going to start rolling out to all real estate agents. But since I was with eXp, I used it myself and I had success with it. I wanted to roll it out to eXp agents first. So if you would like, if there's a button around here anywhere, or if there's a link, just click that, schedule a call with me. We can get this set up for you. I promise it's very economically affordable. I'm not going to charge you an arm and a leg to do this, because I understand that real estate agents aren't making that much money at this part of the year, or any part of the year for that matter. This is just something that I'm offering to kind of supplement my business, and hopefully we become partners in the process as well. So again, schedule a call with me. We can talk about getting this set up for you, and we can usually have it done for you within a few days.